I'm Josh Light with PoliticIt.com here in Chicago, Illinois with Don Peloquin. He's running for Congress in District 1 as a Republican. How you doing today, Don?
Doing good. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. So, Don, tell us big differences between you and your opponents in this race.
Well, one is the fact that I understand the local communities involved in this district and the local parts of Chicago in this district. Being mayor of the city of Blue Island for 28 years, which we border Chicago, I understand some of the problems in the city and in the suburbs. So I bring a blend of ideas that I think are initial if we're going to keep this district growing.
How's your experience prepared you for Congress?
Well, I think I've learned to listen. I've learned to work with the local mayors and local parties within the group, different township organizations, city organizations, and ward organizations, so I can understand what their real premise is and what they need and what they want.
Don, do you feel like the people in District 1 have been well represented by the current congressman?
No, I think our current congressman has not been responsive to their needs, has not led in the ideas that I am espousing, the fact of new economic development channels, new ideas, new concepts, the use of our transportation hub that's already here, and using that to build a base for new jobs locally and for the state.
What are you going to do in District 1 to really stimulate the economy here?
Well, I think we're set in a fantastic opportunity here. We have a new interchange being built between I-57 and 294, which will connect two of the major highways, which will open up I-80 and I-57 in our state to become the hubs of growth. Added to that, both these highways are cornered by Centerpoint, which is the largest land-based intermodal facility, and our proposed through airport in Peatone, which could become a cargo-based airport and generate new activity for us in this area. And with the rail systems already in place, we can bring those products up into areas that are now vacant and use those vacant lots to repackage and reship and remanufacture products. And given the new technology that's developed through IIT and University of Chicago, we can take those contaminated or brownfield properties and clean them up using bioswales, rain cisterns, solar power, all these new technologies that are out there, clean these sites and allow people to have jobs where they can walk to work again and rebuild the neighborhoods that built this country in this area. So.
Don, you had an excellent IT score back in April. What have you done to improve that since then?
Well, what we're trying to do is I'm going back to the grassroots. Our campaign is based on meeting people, coffees and neighborhood groups and organizations, but we really hope that these people will go back on the internet and tell their friends and they communicate with everybody. We're trying to get our message out through Twitter and Facebook and on online ideas that we're espousing. We're not spending a lot of money because we don't have a lot of money. We're not trying to raise money. We're trying to get our vote and our ideas out there. We're trying to be positive in the campaign, and by being positive, we can do it on the internet. We can use those sources to say, we're not knocking other candidates. We're saying, here's what we offer, here's what our solutions are, and here's how we can make them happen.
Don, how is your campaign going right now?
It's going very well. Today we received the endorsement from the Chicago Tribune, which allows us to expand our base, and the fact that a major publication now believes that we have the energy, we have the ideas, and we have the wherewithal to get this done in Congress. So we're going to take that, we're going to go back on the internet and spread it to everybody.
Don, where can people go to learn more about you?
You can go to PeloquinforCongress.com, and we'd like to have you all help us bring America back to its real beginnings.
Don, thanks for meeting with us.
Thank you.